I had loved Liam Reynolds silently for 5 whole years, added my name to the race list as a cruel prank. I wanted to say I didn't skip on purpose. My mother had collapsed suddenly, and I was at the hospital taking care of her. I wanted to tell him I had asked the coach to find a replacement, not Brittany, but all the words died in my throat the second I saw the icy coldness in his eyes. He loved Brittany. No matter what excuses I had, the only thing that mattered to him was that I had indirectly hurt her. He knew I wasn't at fault intentionally, yet he was still furious. Furious because I had harmed the girl he loved deeply. Explaining would never calm him down. I'm sorry. I lowered my eyes and apologized quietly. Liam frowned. You shouldn't apologize to me. You should apologize to Brittany. Okay. I agreed too quickly, too easily. He paused in surprise, his frown deepening. His dark eyes searched mine, hesitant, before he simply said, "Fine." I didn't look at him. I turned and walked toward Brittany's classroom. Brittany wasn't in our class. Before, after school, lunch, and walks home, Brittany would always meet us, and the three of us would go everywhere together. I had always thought we were close friends. Now I finally understood. I was just the third wheel, always standing between them, always in the way. They were probably tired of my obliviousness. But now that I knew the truth, I would no longer cling to them. For days, I avoided them during rooftop lunch breaks. After school, I stayed late under excuses to skip our walks home. When they invited me to the library on the weekend, I declined. My sudden distance was impossible to miss. Liam finally noticed. One afternoon after school, Brittany came to meet us, and I told them I needed to study for exams. Liam stepped directly in front of my desk, his tone sharp. Which exams? My heart skipped a beat. Several of them. How many is several? You've been studying for days. Why aren't you finished? I'm not a fast learner. It takes me longer to study. Why didn't you ask me for help? His questions trapped me like a wall. Just as I was about to break down, Brittany walked in and interrupted him. Liam, stop. You're scaring Riley. Brittany took my hand. Skip studying today. It's Liam's birthday. Aren't you coming to his party? My body froze at the mention of his birthday. Liam's cold eyes stayed on me, as if blaming me for forgetting. In the end, I was dragged along with them. Liam came from a wealthy family, so his birthday party was lavish and grand. When the three of us arrived, Liam and Brittany were immediately surrounded by crowds. I faded into the background, completely invisible. It was the first time I felt the huge gap between us so clearly. Liam and I had known each other since middle school. Brittany joined us in high school, but we clicked instantly. Soon she was always hanging out with us. Later, we found out Brittany lived in Liam's gated community. They were neighbors. Even if they met later in life, two people destined for each other would always find their way together. Across the crowded party, I watched Liam and Brittany happy together. Everyone teased them as the perfect couple. Brittany blushed and Liam smiled softly at her. In that moment, I felt like an unwanted intruder at their celebration. I snuck out quietly, went home, and went to bed. But in the middle of the night, someone knocked loudly on my door. I thought it was my mother and opened it sleepily. Liam stood in the doorway, his expression furious. Why did you leave without saying anything? I didn't understand why he was so angry. Did my presence even matter to him? He had seemed perfectly fine in photos and videos from his party. Where is my birthday gift? He asked suddenly. I thought of the handmade scarf I had spent months making, then thought of Brittany's expensive designer scarf gift worth more than my monthly rent. Embarrassment washed over me. Her gift was valuable and exquisite, while mine was homemade, plain, and inexpensive. I forgot. I didn't get you anything. Liam's eyes turned cold. He was about to say more, but footsteps echoed down the hallway. I stepped back and slammed the door shut. Liam was furious about the missing birthday gift and refused to speak to me for over a week. He had expected me to beg for his forgiveness like I always did, but this